wave them high. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Red Elephant Art Club. Today our project's been inspired by this book. It's called Snow. I don't know about you, but I am ready for snow to go away, but we do still have snow. It's February, but this is a really fun book. It's about a little boy who just absolutely loves the snow, and no one believes him that snow is coming. But we're going to do a city scene like this in the book with snow falling. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so it's going to be a watercolor, and I'll get back to you in just a moment and tell you the supplies you're going to need. So I'll see you back. Just a sec. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I'm going to let you know what you're going to need. We're going to be working with markers and watercolors today. So you're just going to need maybe 2 different sizes of markers, a really thin, fine one, and then just a regular, this one's called a fine point, but this one is actually ultra fine point. We'll need both of those. You're going to need also some just white acrylic paint. And I want you to have like a watercolor brush, like one of these fine pointy ones. And then we're just going to need just any really other kind of paintbrush that we're going to splatter paint with. Okay, and then you're going to need watercolors. Now today, I'd like for you to try, I believe I bought you all some liquid watercolor. And I'm going to try mine. I'm excited to try to use this, but I also bought you guys some liquid watercolor. So we're going to try that today. All right. So, and just remember, you won't need very much of it. And yeah, I think we're ready to get started. Okay. So I'll see you back in a minute as you gather those supplies up. Make sure the kids are wearing smocks, have that, and of course, water. I think that's it. Okay. Thanks. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so to start with, we're going to use a fine point Sharpie marker, all right? And we're going to start by drawing the road. Now, when you want something to look further away, you're going to make it smaller. And as it gets closer to you, the larger it becomes. So we're going to start near the top, and all you need to do is we're going to draw this road, and it can be a curvy road if you want it. It won't matter too much, but somewhat straight like this. It's a city street. Okay, then you start at the top again to make the road, and you start off narrow, and then you gradually get bigger and bigger. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I want to draw a sidewalk, all right, because it's in the city. So we're just going to go parallel with this, and we're going to draw another line right next to this road, and then another one next to it. Okay, like this. And there's our sidewalk. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And there's our sidewalk over here. Okay. A lot of lines there. All right. Now, if we wanted to maybe make it look like it's like cobblestone streets, we can make some lines like this. I think that might be kind of cool. Just a little bit lines. We'll color it in later. Not too big. Just some little, just for texture for the road, so it looks like it's a road. Okay. And then as it gets closer to you, you're going to make the lines just a little bit bigger. Just all the way down. Okay, there's our road. Okay, so using this book as an inspiration to see how the houses or the buildings here starts off really small, and they're going to gradually get bigger. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to start over here and just have the children just draw like little boxes. And I think most of the kids know how to make a roof, so they can do that. But just get creative and just put in some boxes like this. And then they're going to get bigger and bigger. I'm going to put like a roof on mine, like this. And some, of course, are going to be smaller than other, even though it's getting close. Some are going to be smaller. some tall ones. I'm going to make some with like these fun roofs on the top. And then some of them you're going to be able to see the side of it. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go down. I'm just kind of looking at the picture too as I go along. Okay, here I go. Get bigger and bigger. There we go. Then maybe I might make a skinny one, and then all of a sudden I'm going to make a little one down here just because it is so small. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Just kind of do what you want to do with these. All right. Then as you get way up here, I'd make a big one. And then just kind of as it kind of comes off the page, okay, as if it's going, continue going. Okay, so now after you did that, I want you to use your small ultrafine, and I want you to put in the details. All right, so this is where you're going to make some windows and your doors, and maybe some lines like this so that it looks like it's maybe tiled, and then maybe you can make some chimneys coming up. Okay, I'm going to work on mine, and I want you to go ahead and work on yours. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to touch back with you. All right, as you can see, as I've added a lot of windows and some doors here and some chimneys, I want you to encourage the children, put in as many details as you can. Now, another thing you can do that might be fun is to put some shutters on your windows. That might be kind of cool. And then maybe even go, if you go like this, you can maybe make it look like there's a balcony on here as well. Maybe we can put some shutters here, like that. And then you can put doorknobs on, or you make like little crosses here so it looks like some paneled windows. This, plenty of windows on all of the, maybe like a round window there. Anyway, might take a little bit of time for the kids to put all their details in, but I want them just to use their imagination when they do this, and not just directed drawing. You know, like let's let them use their own imagination to fill in, but they should, all the houses should be touching each other. I think that's kind of the style here that we're looking for. And so they're not separated, they're all touching, and they start off small here. And as they get closer here, the larger it's going to be. All right, so I'll get back with you in a minute. Just go ahead and keep working on yours. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I know I could probably have did more to this, but we just need to kind of move on. So I will show you the next step. So the next step is we're going to put some trees. We're going to use the fine point marker, the bigger one, and we're just going to make some of the trees that I've shown you how to do before. Just have them draw a line like this, and then come back up, and then make it a little bit wider here at the bottom, and then they go up and just make some fine. And the lighter, the less you push down, the thinner the branch will get. Okay, and then of course they'll need to be smaller back here, and as they get over here, the bigger they will be. And I'm not going to add a lot, but I'm going to add like maybe 3. See, like I hardly even marked on it at all because I'm not pressing down very hard at all on my marker. And then this one's going to be much bigger because it's right next to us. And then I'm going to and put some branches on it, and it's going to be snowing, so it's winter time, so we're not going to put any leaves on it. All right, just like that. And then maybe kind of go like this, so there could be like a shadow. Like that, not very much. All right, so there is our trees. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make some lights. So I want to use the ultra fine marker, and here is our sidewalk, and we're going to just start off small like this, and just going to go like this, and you're going to put a box and just fill it in like that, and just kind of as random going down the street, make like a upside down L, and the closer you come to end of the page, the bigger the light post will be. Okay, we're just going to make it like this. Okay, let me see. I'm going to put one right here, like that, and then you kind of put a box in, you fill it in. Okay, and then I'm going to put another one right here. Maybe I'll make it this big. I might even change to the bigger marker as I get closer. That way you can see it. And then I'm going to put one right here. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, the very last thing we're going to do is we're going to make this little boy. Okay, and all you're going to do is he's running down the street, and you're going to make a circle like that for his head, like this, a point. That is his stocking cap. Then you can make a square. You colored it all in, and then a line going like this with a shoe, and then a line going back like there, and there he is. He's running down the street, just like in the story. All right, there we go, and that is our drawing. Now we're going to get to paint it. All right, I'll be right back, and we'll get all our stuff ready. I want to get some other then, but we want it dark. You don't use black to make sky at nighttime. You'll use a purple. All right. So that's not very purpley to me. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in, and I'm going to look for a darker purple. Okay. I do like how it looks. What does it say here? Oh, it says aquamarine. That's probably why it wasn't purple. Okay, let me see with this one. This is probably purple. Okay, well, don't know what it says, but I'm going to try it again. I'm sure. Well, I'll let you go. I'll be right back. I'm going to figure this out. Okay, I found some violet. Listen, you just really need a drop of this liquid. Let's see what happens here. Okay, look, see, there's a violet. I'm just going to add some more water. And when you do sky, it should always be darker at the top than it is as you come down, okay? I imagine that's maybe because there's lights and stuff that reflect. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of go around that, okay? I'm not going to really care if I kind of get on it a little bit. It's all right. See how much darker it is up here at the top, okay? And then it goes lighter as you get to the bottom, towards the edge. All right, there we go. All right, I think that's kind of cool. All right. All right, and then we're just going down. There's the sky. All right, there we go. I think that's all right. And I'm not too worried that I kind of went out of lines a little bit. That's kind of, might even make it kind of look fun. All right, there we go. There's my sky. So maybe use a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple. I think it might look kind of cool like that. Okay, so now I'm going to just choose different colors. Just make it fun. We're going to use different colors to paint the buildings, and every one can be a different color, not like the book. we want to mix it up a little bit, okay? So what I'm going to do is get some red or pink, whatever color it is. Well, shoot, I dropped some water. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, all right, so I'm back. All right, so what you need to make sure you give the children now a smaller brush and just give them one color at a time, all right? Get some water on your brush first, and then you get some color on it, and then just have them decide just to paint whatever ones they want to first with this one color and have them separate it. So make sure they know they're going to paint use lots of different colors. So I'm going to decide which ones I want to paint with this color first, and then you can get them another color. So just different sections. They don't paint the whole house, just different sections. Okay, and then don't let them paint their windows in. We're going to paint all the windows in like with yellow. Oh, look, it kind of spread out, didn't it? That's okay. All right, we're going to just keep going. Okay, I'm going to work on this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm on to another color. This one is like an orange color, I think. Yeah, like orange, and maybe just give them a drop. It didn't take very much at all. So make sure they rinse their brush out well. All right, and then I am just going to get some water on my brush, and then I'm going to go on. And then I'm just noticing that I'm painting the doors a different color. I'm painting, the roofs, just all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, and so just kind of have them just keep going with them, but I'd give them just one color at a time and say, okay, now we're going to do red, now we're going to do green, and then just have them fill in the different sections that they made. It is going to be one fun project. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now we're going to do another color. Okay, so I finished all that. Oh, this one's like a real orange. Let me try this one. This will be fun. I'm going to put a little orange in here. Okay, and I'll start doing the orange. I want to find green and stuff too. That will be fun. But okay, I'll just go ahead and do orange. And I'm going to paint up here. Oh yeah, that's definitely an orange. Okay, I'm just keep working, and see how I just do one section. I'm not painting this whole roof. I mean, I suppose you could, but I decided not to. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm going on to green. I'm excited to try this one. What I would do is probably give the kids one color and then tell them to find, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 different spaces to paint. That way you know that they're not coloring the whole thing, and it's going to give the effect that we're wanting to do, all right? And just give them one color at a time, all right? And then just have them go for it, all right? I think that'll be fun. See, there's just one little section at a time. So fun. All right, I'm going to paint with green now, so I will be back in a minute. All right, there's my green. Now I'm on to like another color here. I'm not quite sure which one. This is blue, I think, a dark blue. Okay, that would be fun. This is fun. I like coloring different things, different colors. Okay, I'm not going to put it right up here next to where it's blue here. I think it might be best here, but the kids will probably just paint it any color they want, which, just let them do however they want to do it. You can color right over the lamppost. I don't need to try to, it might come through, it may not, I don't know. That's okay. All right, I'm going to work on this. You guys keep working on yours. Tell the kids to paint maybe 5 or 6 different things this color, and then move on to the next color, okay? And then at the very end, if there's anything left over, just give them any color they want and they can fill it in, because that might happen. Okay, see you back in a minute. Okay, now I'm going to use red. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm having fun, but this is something I really enjoy doing. I like having lots of different colors to things and stuff. This is very Scandinavian. I don't know if any of you have seen pictures of buildings in Denmark or not, but they always love to paint their buildings different colors. And this, I believe this book was actually written by either a Scandinavian or a Russian author, because his name is Yuri. That sounds very Scandinavian, doesn't it? Or Russian. I'm not quite sure. I suppose we could look it up and find out. Anyway. All right. So on to my next color. I'll see you guys back in a sec. Okay, I think I'm down to my very last color, which is purple. Of course, I don't, well, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. I'm going to put it up here, and I forgot to do very many of my chimneys. Let's see what's going to happen if I paint that. If I use not very much water, I guess that'll be fine because it's quite a bit darker than the sky, and I think that'll be okay. Okay, so I'm going to do my purple now. All right, I will be back. Have the kids, I wouldn't suggest the kids not color in any of their windows because we are going to use yellow to do, that way it looks like there's a light inside the windows, and that might be kind of fun. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, here at the end, okay, I've used all my colors, but I still have some things I want to color in, so I'm just going to choose one of my favorite colors, and I'm going to go back and finish coloring the rest of it in. Okay, and then the very last for the houses anyway, we're going to use yellow, and we're going to color in all the windows. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so the next thing now is I'm going to give myself a little bit of yellow paint. Notice I just have to add a drop. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to color in all of my windows with this yellow. Okay, all the windows. All right, so have the kids do that. They might have already colored them a different color, you know, but that's okay if they did. This is just a suggestion. This is how I'm doing mine. Okay, so I will be back in a minute as I color it in. You notice, I should say, you notice that I'm going out of lines a little bit, and I know the kids are probably going to have a hard time doing that too, and it's okay. I think that's what's really fun about watercolor. It's just kind of like an impression. I think this is going to be fun though. Anyway, I'll see you back in a second as I work on mine. Okay, we're back. All right, so the next thing we want to do, after you've painted all your houses, all sorts of really fun colors, I want you to use some red, and we're going to paint the road with red, like it's red cobblestone, okay? And then you just give the kids maybe a flat brush, and just have them go right down. This isn't very red, but we're going to make this. We're just going to say, and just have them paint this whole thing like this. Going down. Okay, I'll see you back in a sec. Bye. Okay, I'm back. All right, so what you're going to do is have the kids take, oops, this is all red. Oh, well. Just get some water, and then have them just kind of paint in just different areas on this side of their page. Get a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple, somewhat similar to what they use for their sky, and just add some like shadows showing up on the snow. Okay, not a lot, just a little bit. I think that's plenty. Okay, then the next thing you're going to do is get some acrylic paint. You need it watered down really good because we're going to do some splatter painting for the snow. All right, do that. I'll be back. Okay, so what I did was I squirted a little bit of paint in the cup here, and then I poured a little bit of water in there so it's really watered down, okay, because you don't want it thick at all. Okay, and then have the kids get some paint on their brush, and then you just have them tap it like this. And of course, the more they tap, whoops, more of the snow is coming down. All right. All right. I hope that you really enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun. I think it might take the kids a little bit longer to do this project with all the different colors we added, but I think it turned out so much fun. Okay, and then make sure, of course, everyone have them sign their painting. Really important. Take pictures, send me your photos. I'm really excited to see how theirs turned out. I really enjoyed doing this, and I hope you guys did too. Give me a thumbs up, make a comment down below, and share it. Thank you so much. Till next time.